Okay. I just started with Oi Chummers.
Oi Chummers.
Because I've been way too much thinking about Shadowrun. This is Rabbit Stew.
Hi. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Jackie Dash, or Claudia, and I am the street samurai on our Shadowrun gang, and I'm here Monday and Thursday and Friday.
And I am Emily. I am your community manager here at Hyper RPG.
Oh.
Hyper RPG is a premium live streaming channel on Twitch, and we are focused on gaming, role-playing games, digital and analog, all kinds of games.
We just like to make stuff, and we like to talk and be passionate about things, and we like to do that with our community who is surrounding us, and we work with very closely.
And
very closely.
This is Rabbit Stew, which is our daily show where we sort of update you on things that are going on the channel, and we also talk about cool things happening in different topics every day. Today,
So much cool stuff.
is Movies and Television Day.
Wow.
Yes. So, we've got lots of really exciting movies to talk about. We've got some cool stuff in the, what's up? You're very excited.
We have a trailer to watch, and I'm really excited. I didn't watch it earlier because I wanted to watch it with you guys. It's gonna be a good day. So just stay hooked. Stay hooked. We have Bay of the Day at 2. We have a guest at 2:10.
Yeah, Kyle Kinkade is coming to talk about Dozens Donuts.
Which is a game.
That should be pretty fun.
I will.
We're going to play the game. Also, please follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Go to the subreddit. Where else? We're all over the place.
We're
Hang
everywhere.
out with
We're
us.
just all over we splattered over your social links. I should not use that word.
Social medias?
Yeah, splatter over everything is not a
Yep.
good word. On a side note, with the Dunkin' Donuts
Dozens Donuts.
Dozens of Donuts game, I'm pretty sure right now we're 1-1 on who's better at games that we've done together.
That's true. I was much better at Triangulate.
You were so good at
but what were you good
Triangulate.
at?
I was
You were
good
good
at the
at the-
jumping one.
Oh, yeah,
and
I was very
the
bad at that.
The 4 fantasy.
Very bad at that.
So currently, this will be the one where we figure out.
we'll figure out who's going to win
yeah,
this time.
yeah. So it's gonna be a good time. It's probably gonna be the
Yeah.
person, Kyle.
Yes. So, as always on Rabbit Stew, you can talk to us through text-to-speech for $5. Send us a message. Say hey. Also,
It's cheaper than a foot long because we don't include tax on it.
that's true. So, $5.
$5, and you can
No
talk to
tax.
us through a computer voice.
Another thing that is $5 is subscribers. If we get 5 subscribers during this show, we will give away a Steam key to someone in chat.
We like easy numbers.
We do. 5 is a good number.
5 is one.
Plus, if you join, if you become a sub,
Oh yeah.
you get to join the Yojimbo. We'll
Yeah.
give you a position aboard the Yojimbo.
Yeah.
That'll be pretty great because we give good positions.
We give the nicest positions. We don't make you
It's true.
clean things.
No.
I
There are a lot of people that are in sanitation because Zach has given them
because
jobs.
Zach's a butt.
Yes.
And butts and sanitation. Is this the Dozens Donuts game we were referring to? Probably.
Yes.
I don't know,
Yes, it
Logron.
is.
Okay. Yes, it is.
So also, let's talk about Saturday because Saturday is going to be a very exciting, important event. They're currently
So
setting up for
excited.
it right now.
Guys, the studio looks amazing, and the toilet paper is soft. We bought
The
soft
toilet paper was always soft.
No. There was not a time when
That's
the toilet
because
paper was
Joe
this
bought
soft.
it, not Zach.
Yeah, the toilet paper is crazy soft in the bathroom to prepare for our stream on Saturday.
Yes. Let's tell them about the
Yeah,
stream.
not just out of the bathroom. Okay, so on Saturday
Yes.
at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we will launch 12 hours of diabolical dungeon delving with the new game Necropolis.
Yes.
And we are calling it the...
Necropolis Co-op Death Jam.
Because the big push is that there's going to be teams.
Teams of 4. There are going to be 5 teams of 4. These are all your favorite streamers. We've got DJ Knight, we've got Man vs. Game, we've got Tessachka. I can never say her name. Tessachka. I don't know. It's hard.
There's 2 DJs.
Seriously, Clara. We've got DJ Blue PDX is going to host with Zach and Goobers. Goobs is going to be on a team. Also,
Viking
Last. We've got like a whole long list of all these really awesome streamers who are coming to hang out with us to play Necropolis. And hopefully they're going to die a lot. And
as you should.
as you should in the Necropolis, because if you really make it all the way down in the Necropolis without dying, that's really, really impressive.
I don't think anyone has done it on hard mode. I've heard.
Really?
On hard mode. Your dad definitely
Easy.
hasn't.
Oh, absolutely not. Oh, no, he's not good at the games that he makes.
You hear that? From here, Mitch is not good at games. Tweet it out.
He
quote
knows
it.
that. He knows that.
Make it
You can
so.
tweet it to him. Just yeah.
Why did I already get a capital as words?
I don't
I was
know.
good with words so far.
So far. So yeah, at 2:10 today, we're gonna welcome Kyle Kinkade to talk about Dozens Donuts. He's also worked on Tap Tap Revenge. Do you remember that game?
No.
It's like a game it's like a mobile game, and you can
Uh-huh.
like do DDR but with your fingers.
I like
Pretty fun.
DDR.
And also he worked on Goldie Blocks, which are a really cool like learning tool.
Great. So he's
Um,
gonna be a super interesting person.
Yeah, I hear he's very friendly. So then, throwing family shade,
Uh,
he knows what he's like. Don't worry.
Some people notice that we have Necropolis emoticon.
We do have Necropolis
Crazy
emotes.
Eye. The pyramid is the dungeon.
It's the Brazen Head. The Brazen Head is the instigator of Necropolis.
It looks like what is it called? My high school students used to say it all the time.
Illuminati.
Illuminati.
Illuminati confirmed.
Yeah. And I'd be like, shut up and draw a triangle. That was pretty much teaching. Shut up and draw a triangle.
Oh, wow.
And I even taught algebra,
I'm
so
sure.
that was even
Then
more
we've also
confusing.
got the sword, which is pretty awesome.
It's a pretty... I like that there's like a ghost shield on it.
Like, oh, yes.
Like,
I
I
love
guess
it.
like a ghost trail. Like it's wearing a scarf because it's a little bit cold in the Necropolis dungeon.
Yes.
Everything needs a scarf.
Dungeons are always cold,
This is a scarf.
apparently. So what's up at 3?
What's up at 3? Well, at 3, Too Many Guilds starts. And Too Many Guilds is a show where our community writes a glorious script that we reenact. I say we, Viking Lass and Goobers, reenact with people in Guild Wars 2. I think Guild Wars 2 is free to play, so anyone
Guild Wars
can
2
take part in
is
that.
free to play.
And then they're acting and they do cutting and editing, and they're very much directors.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yeah, the Necropolis emote does remind me of Bill Cipher also. But when you think about
yeah.
it, aren't they all kind of like,
They're all like the same.
they're connected, really? Like Bill Cipher,
Wait,
the
could this-
Illuminati.
The promo for Too Many Guilds is, could this be the last shoot of Naked Dancing Not Even Once?
God, I hope so.
God, I hope so. It was supposed to be done like 3 weeks ago. They are crazy.
Listen, we love them, but they're not very good at
They're
their jobs.
not. Okay. Well, what is their job is the question. Is their
Okay,
job
they're good
to
at the
make me laugh?
Yes.
Because they're great at that.
They're great at that. They're great at that. The getting shit done part.
No, I would fire them immediately.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That-
And then tonight,
Happening.
it's
Oh my
gonna
God.
be great.
6 p.m.
I know you guys have been playing a lot of Pokemon Go.
I can't make it work on my phone.
I can't either because the servers are down right now,
Yeah.
which is really disappointing because I just downloaded it and I really want to try it because oh my god,
GPS doesn't work.
that's upsetting. Basically,
But-
we're pretty
but-
excited because Trivia Hops is Pokemon themed tonight.
Gotta catch them
So-
all.
Yeah, we gotta catch them all.
I'm so excited for who was on it too.
And by catch them all, we mean negative points. Gotta
No,
catch the negative
no.
points.
Cheryl will not be negative.
Cheryl will not
So
be negative.
Cheryl's on Shadowrun, and the first time I met her, she was like, "It's Pokemon Day," and I was like, "Oh!" And she had like a Pikachu, like everything.
That's some really
She's got
adorable.
Pokemon swag, and she loves Pikachu.
Yeah,
She was
really
so
does.
ready for that.
Like a lot. She tweeted a picture of her with all, well, not all of them, but a lot of Pikachus.
That's not all her.
Pretty amazing.
She's pretty great.
I saw this video of her from a couple years ago, and they were looking at her desk, and she just had Pikachu.
Yeah.
all over.
Yeah, she's gonna be our expert on the host team, and along with the host, she is going to be pulled with. Wait, I'm trying to see.
Okay,
who's
so
on our
tonight.
team. Who's on our team?
Okay, hold on. Let's
Okay.
back up.
Ooh.
Let's back up. Sally is going to be co-hosting with someone who has already been on this channel before. You may remember her from Trivia Hops a couple times. She's been on twice. Her name is Natalie Holt. She's
Okay.
really funny.
Okay.
We're going to test her out, see if she works.
Okay.
Then we are going to have 3 teams, as usual, 3 teams. So one team is going to be Skinned Teen and probably Gemessimo, or Gemessimo. I'm sorry, I always say your name wrong.
It's fine. Keep going.
That's Team Rabbit.
Keep going. Keep going.
Team Sheba
Uh-huh.
is gonna be. Oh, I'm sorry. That was actually Green-Eyed Trombonist. It's Skin Teen and Green-Eyed Trombonist. It's fine. Don't worry. So then, Team Sheba is gonna be Henry Russell Stoddard and Colgi Paliwal.
It's going to be a good time.
Kinoguri 14.
Is
Thank
now a
you for
follower.
following.
I feel like I've seen that name more than
I
once.
feel like that too. Did you
But
just
you know
follow
what?
for the first
I
time?
like that you continue to follow, or you keep trying to, or there are a lot of people who are like you on the internet.
If you're hanging
So,
out in chat and you haven't followed us yet,
you should
hit that
totally do
follow
that.
button.
Remember, follows are gold stars that let us know we're doing a good job, and I like to be positively affirmed.
yes. And then we've got another team of Cheryl and that bronze girl.
Oh,
We like bronze. We
She's
keep
gonna
bringing
be
her
on
back.
Wednesday, right? She shows up for comic book stuff
Yeah, sometimes.
sometimes.
Yeah. So let's go over the DFA link and then we're going to
Oh
hop
my
into
God.
the movies and
Hey.
the TVs.
So DFA is our BattleTech game where we blow. Okay, we as in the royal we, the collective we. Are those the same things? Is royal and
no, the royal
collective?
we is like me, but we as in like I speak for.
Oh no, then it's
like a
definitely
big
the collective we. So what's gonna be happening is we have giant robots that go to battle and die. I mean, die is a permadeath game. So we have a couple new mech explodey blow.
Also, I would like to point out that Don is going to be our
Is he gonna be
villain
the villain?
this
Oh
Friday.
God!
So
oh,
you may
this is
want
gonna
to
be good.
throw some stuff towards the villain.
And
Just
Dawn,
saying.
and Dawn is our Star Mazer gal pal, but with a penis.
So anyway,
Please stop looking at me.
let's go through what's still left to be unlocked
Yes.
in the DFA shop.
Ooh.
So we have another mech that can be unlocked. We've got one of those, and it's the Battle Master.
So the master of battle, perhaps?
Indeed.
Ah.
Indeed.
Ah.
We've also got the Enforcer that can be unlocked.
Ah.
It's a mech that is a favorite of the Federated Sons. Also, I would like to point out, because I've had some questions about this lately.
Okay.
So, on these larger things, we
Yeah.
make sure to say collaborative purchase just
Yes.
in case, just to make sure that you know that you don't have to drop
No,
400
no one
bucks on
is
one
expecting
thing.
us to for one
I mean,
person to pay $400.
that would be pretty
on a thing.
amazing, and people have done it, which is pretty cool. But we
Work
understand
together.
that is like kind of a crazy thing, and of course, collaboration in all things. So, just because that's written in a few specific places doesn't mean that it doesn't apply to everything. Everything.
Everything.
Yeah, everything is a collaborative purchase. If you just use sort of like, if you say what it's for, we can.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
We'll make it work.
We will make it work.
We'll make it work. team.
Hashtag teamwork.
Oh, I like Barantor. Barantor is like, what's gonna work?
Teamwork.
The teamwork. Oh.
What's gonna work? Teamwork.
Is that a
That
song?
song?
No,
Yeah,
I didn't
it's
know that
from
was a song.
shoot, what is the name of that really adorable children's show? It's got a little duck, and her name is Ming Ming. Anyway,
I have no idea.
it's really cute.
Oh, right. So it's gonna be really cool because there is lots of things to purchase
Yeah.
for DFA.
Okay, so honorable to a fault. Talon, this is like a special thing for Talon. Talon suffers a +1 difficulty on all attack rolls against enemy mech rear arcs, but he gains +1 if he attacks from the front arc.
Oh, that makes sense for Talon.
Wonder Pets, thank you. They're on their way. They're on their way to
'Cause-
save the day.
Because Talon is a butt, but like a lieutenant. He's in the studio too, by the way. The
He is in
character
the-
who
yeah.
plays Talon. I hope he hears this. His character is kind of a butt, but he's like an
Oh, he
honorable
knows.
butt.
And the truth is, it's really funny because Connor himself is nothing
No,
like Talon, but I'm
it's-
pretty sure everybody thinks he's a dick.
Yeah, he's
because
because it plays the dick.
he plays someone with a stick up their ass, but he doesn't. It's fine. All right, next, drone network. Coryphe may deploy 3 gossamer drones. Ooh, that's so pretty. Gossamer drones. Can you imagine that?
What? I don't know what that means.
Gossamer, like the fabric, like the thread. Ooh, and move them throughout the battlefield. If the drones are within 1 hex of an enemy, Coryphe gains +1 to hit. They may move 4 hexes a turn.
So they're just like
You can do
secret
3
they're
of
Oh,
those.
I'm just imagining a big
She
like
gets
drone
3.
with a ghost like Scooby-Doo style.
Yes. Engine tweak. There's one of these. Viking Lass modifies the Griffin's
Oh.
engine, so this extends Valravon's movement by +1, allowing her to get into the battle sooner and with less penalties, but she generates +2 heat
That's
every
fine.
move.
That's fine. To help you guys out, there's a couple of questions in the chat that I want to talk about. Go! I'll answer questions after this.
Hashtag Defa. Drones. Drones. One gossamer drone for Corfee. Hashtag let's get some eyes on those bad fits.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So a guy could just answer the question, but Ken, how it works is the mods will subtract the amount that is towards
so
it.
if someone put $10 towards engine tweak, we would change this to 40.
Where can you see it? Mods, please post that link. Because this is what we are looking at is literally a website that everyone can go on. It is our BattleTech website.
Yeah, so if you go to hyperrapidpowergo.com/show/death-from-above/shop.
Yeah.
Hashtag shop.
Hashtag
actually.
shop. So,
Alright, we've only got a couple left here, and then we can get to the news. Hammer time.
Hammer time.
Na 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 na.
Hey, Deathstrike.
All right, utilize the rallying call of non-mechanically inclined to ensure the Marauders go into battle fully repaired.
That's pretty great.
It'll be really helpful.
That would
Oh
be-
yeah, this document is updated by hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be fine. And then the
We're
unidentified...
working on getting things automated.
No.
It might take a while.
Nah, yes.
Working on it though. Unidentified interference for $100. All tech used in battle is subject to sabotage. This means that drones can go haywire and weapons may require a piloting check to fire. So, make sure you go take a look at these.
It's going to be good.
It is going to be good.
Krillin asks how much to buy Jackal a real mech. Jackal hasn't earned a real mech yet.
Not yet. Not
No,
yet.
no. He's working on it.
Yeah.
He's working on it.
It's true. All right. How?
I get bonuses to surprise sass when I get to use it. So my sass meter is really, really low, and it's like rah, rah, rah. And then what is this for?
My sass
Becknor?
meter is always pretty high.
Yeah, Becknor. That was our pre-purchase was for our BattleTech game, which is every Friday, which is huge. And there's explosions and drills, and it is a high production system.
It sure is. Here are a couple photos for you to take a look at.
That's
This
murdering.
is what we're doing.
I was
what we do.
So there's like a huge hex map, and
It's gigantic.
They're like
they're like this big.
and then we hammer them. My favorite part is when we hammer them.
Yeah, we destroy these maps.
We destroy them, and then we have to pay for them to be repaired. So
Yeah, we do.
so that's what we do.
Yep. All right. You ready for the news? Are you ready?
I think so. My pompadour is set. I've drinking all the water that I brought in. Joe, please cue the news music. I feel like we need one of those.
Yeah.
Time for the news. Today we are talking about TV and movies, videos, trids. Just in case you want to remind, I am Jackie Dasher Claudia. I'm on the Shadowrun show, and I am resident hype master.
And I'm Emily. I'm your community manager here at Hyper RPG. All right. So we've got a bunch of movies coming out this week. Which one do you want to go to first?
You know.
That one? That one?
Sure, we've watched that trailer like 8 times.
Okay, then let's watch this one.
Yeah. Okay. So, this trailer looks dumb, but I really enjoy all the actors and actresses in it. So it's gonna be one of those like power, go!
Go! Heck yes.
Thank you.
Towards the
Mystics.
battle master, please. Always liked that mech.
So thank you for contributing towards that mech and making it accessible for our enemies or our team. I don't actually know what the Marauders might get that mech.
All right. Are we ready for Mike and Dave need wedding dates? Are we ready?
Yes.
I'm ready.
So, but I'm gonna just premise it. I love all the actors that are gonna be in this and actresses.
Anna Kendrick is in this.
Yes,
Isn't she? I love
and
Anna
the one from that show where she's all grump. I'm a grump and everyone likes me. April Ludgate.
Oh.
So she's in this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and also Zac Efron, my bae. You look at him. Look how gorgeous he is. So
He's
we're
your
gonna
bae?
watch this
Is he your
trailer.
bae of the day?
No, he's not.
Okay.
I don't understand.
Mike, Dave, I love you guys, and I cannot wait for you to be a part of our big day. But you need wedding dates,
You want us to bring dates to a wedding?
please.
What? Fuck! Are you insane?
Oh,
Who's gonna
mature.
maintain the booze luge?
Yeah, if it's not clean, it's terrible. Seriously, I thought I got herpes one time.
1, 2, 3, get loose now.
We're fun dudes. We're the coolest guys at the family event.
We'll shape up for you, Jeannie. We gotta find the right girls for this. This is for Jeannie. Where do we even go? What?
We're about to do something awesome.
Mike and Dave Stangl are looking for dates for their sister's wedding in Hawaii.
Those guys are gonna take us to Hawaii.
We're looking for girls that our mom and our sister would like.
We're gonna look respectable as fuck.
That's me every morning.
It's all part of the plan.
Ma'am, I'm not trying to fill up your breasts.
My hero.
I saved your life! Is okay? I saved your life!
Grandma, meet Alice. She's super smart.
I manage a hedge fund.
Wow.
We hedge it hard.
Tatiana, she's a school teacher.
Everyone get the fuck away from me! Get out of here.
It's Adult Swim.
Jeannie, I am proud to introduce our wedding dates.
You guys look great together.
Thank you.
You're so tiny, he's so big. Take all that?
Oh,
Oh.
Who are these girls? Are you guys smoking weed?
It's 9 a.m. Who wakes and bakes?
My grandma's right there.
oh yeah? Does that skank want to hit?
It's going down for real.
They lied to us to get a free trip to Hawaii.
Ow! You're tearing Mike! Don't be a pussy!
I'm never gonna die!
Oh shit. Is it okay?
It looks like a fucked up waffle. Like the waffle that the chef would just go, we're throwing that away. This whole wedding weekend is just going to shit.
Be free, my friend!
Are you tripping?
Dave, I'll be honest with you. I can't continue to wear this horse.
What? It's those girls. The girls aren't the problem. You are.
I am so stressed out!
Could you help her let loose?
I call this the bent penguin. Angry donkey. The souls meet where the holes meet.
What's next? I'm gonna walk in on Mom giving Dad a push pop.
What's a push pop?
It's a sexual term that I just made up. What's a push pop? It's a whole hand up an ass, David. Two hands. God, 2 hands. Pushing the pop. Pushing the pop.
It's so dumb. Guys, I'm just gonna say straight up, some of my favorite things are dumb. Like, I love dumb things. And this looks like the pinnacle of the dumb movie.
It definitely does.
It's low-class humor. It's got famous actors and actresses that are just like, we are kind of attractive and also kind of funny. So those together make a terrible movie that I will totally go and see. Time for Rapid Power. Go! Okay, don't get me on that. It's cool.
Hashtag Neonet thinks it is hashtag hammer time for
Nice.
the Marauders hashtag Defa.
Thank you, Gaiga.
Oh, this is a cute version.
Joe, you're rocking it today.
So I'd probably watch this on Netflix.
That's what a lot of people are saying.
Yeah, I would definitely not pay like 15 to 20 bucks to go see this, but
Deathstrike says that I need to go drink soy sauce after watching that. Which, like, I don't know what that
I
means.
don't know what that means either, actually.
There,
Because you feel salty and you want to add more
I
salt
don't
to
know.
it?
Yeah, like
I don't know. There are things about this movie that I can appreciate. Women don't usually get to do this kind of humor.
yeah, they usually are like, oh, we brought boys that are
Yeah.
awful.
And I think that Bridesmaids really set the tone for something like this to be able to happen. Because women are never allowed to be this kind, like this kind of
crass.
funny. They're
Crass.
not allowed to be crass. And let's be real, like a lot of us are. So, yeah.
It has a 52% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is not bad. That's
What?
not bad. Are you kidding me? I've seen like some great movies that are 25.
Like what?
I don't know. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna try to get my younger sister, and we're gonna watch this and be dumb together because I love her.
I don't know that I could
Literally,
watch this with my younger
little sister Snapchatted a picture of her kind of sleeping, and it said "kill" on it, and the text was like, "trying every day," and like it's dumb, and I just laughed for like 20 minutes because my sister is so. This is like her kind of movie, and I want to go see it with her.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
Megalo Blazemon got my back. Anything above 50 is pretty good on the tomato meter.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, like anything above
Yeah.
80. 60s.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like.
Okay, but when you get below a certain number, then you know it's good.
But like, here's the thing.
Like Jupiter Ascending has 26, but that's so low that you have to watch it for like with the understanding that it's probably not going to be good and it's going to cater to a very specific subset of your what you want.
So then here's my question.
Yeah.
Someone tell me what the number is for The Room.
Yeah, look that up.
Yeah, because if
All
the
right.
number is under 26, you might be correct.
Yeah.
But if it's like 50-ish, it's fine.
Emily's bizarre logic is just the truth, okay?
Please, chat. You're my only hope. I can't bring out my phone. They have told me it has to be off every time I do a show.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm really bad at being crass, in all honesty, and that's why I find these movies hilarious, because when I try to flirt or be crass, I just get really blushy and like... The room is 33%.
Okay, so maybe it's like below 35%. I don't know. I want to test this theory later. Let's move on to the next movie.
Okay, so this one makes my stomach queasy.
Okay.
And not in a murdery way, but in like, what is going to be happening with this movie?
All right.
And what is it called?
It is called Captain Fantastic.
Captain Fantastic. It is our.
What we created here may be unique in all of human existence.
All the way to the top.
We created a paradise.
What we're doing out here is so incredible. Our kids are amazing.
I miss Mom.
Mom needs to be in the hospital right now. How's she doing? We're a family.
This is your fault.
Leslie had a disease.
Wherever you are, stay there. You show up, I will have you arrested.
We can't go to Mommy's funeral. We have to do what we're told.
We want to see Mom.
Grandpa can't oppress us.
Some say love. Right now, this is your first real test. Remember your training.
They have hot dogs.
What's cola?
Poison water.
Well, I'm so happy that our family is together. It's all local and organic.
How did you kill those chickens? With an axe or a knife?
There's a rotisserie chicken, so you buy it on, it's already dead.
The kids need structure. They need to go to a real school.
I sincerely hope you haven't been doing what I think you've been doing.
Your daughter has taught me many things just now. Will you be my wife?
Broke my heart with sticks.
Unless it comes out of a book, I don't know anything.
Swore I'm never.
Even if they make it through whatever it is you're doing to them, they're going to be totally unprepared for the real world.
And I happen to think the opposite is true.
It's child abuse.
That almost hit me.
If I wanted to hit you, I would have hit you.
Hello, Grandpa.
Abby and I have decided that we're going to file for custody of the children.
Will they take us away from you?
That's a possibility. Our children shall be philosopher kings. Makes me so indescribably happy.
All right. So this one is interesting to me because I agree with most of the chat. It's way too Sundancey.
It's very Sundancey.
It's like, look at, thank you, Remark, for following. Click that follow button, then you can talk to us. Well, you can talk to us anyway.
No, that's $5 to talk.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You can talk to us through the chat. Anyways, what? So this movie is very Sundancey. They refrigerated the mom in like 3 seconds. Like,
yeah,
that's fine. Like, that's not what I'm going to complain about. What I'm really going to complain about is like, I am at a moral stance where I don't know if I can trust the dad.
Oh, yeah, no, I think that's exactly what they're trying to get you.
Okay, well then they did the thing.
Well, I think this film looks really interesting, actually, because it's talking about sort of like two different ways that people choose to live their lives.
Right.
And which way is right and which way is wrong. And are they wrong or right at all?
Right.
I think that exploring this sort of group of people that have been holding on to sort of a time gone by.
Right, but then they all
really fascinating, and trying to raise a family in that when the rest of society is changing around you.
But see, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with like that whole like different kind of schooling, that whole different kind. But what really worries me is that I see scenes of them like crawling through mud, and like I don't know what the understanding of that is. I don't know if that's just exercise or like if
I think they're probably playing.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. That's not the concerning thing to me. I think that what's concerning more is just the struggle between like these people who are part of society, and then having like a brother or a son who has chosen to leave that sort of mainstream culture and feeling like his children aren't being taken care of and filing for custody.
Right.
Like that's a really interesting discussion.
Thank you, Noble Savage, for resubbing for 3 months.
Thank you.
Because what's really hard, I think, for me is trusting, like, as a teacher, we have made very strict rules of what students have to know. Yes, those rules are kind of bullshit, but there's a basic understanding of what people should know. I don't know from seeing this if those kids have the basic understanding.
I don't know. I think we'll have to see the movie.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be a big push of this is like they have other knowledge, which I wish I had.
Yeah, and that's like what is valuable? What is valuable to learn? And
Yeah.
like is it more valuable to be like a strong family with a lot of core values, or to integrate into society and take on a lot of like I don't know.
Yeah, that's going to be what this movie is about. So if you're really excited about those topics, this movie is for you. Someone said I can only do about 2 like deep movies like this a year.
Yeah, same.
I'm kind of with you. Yeah. I can watch like 2 good horror movies a year and like 2 Sundancey movies a year. Claudia's a teacher, so on hiatus.
All right,
That's
you're
true.
really excited for this next trailer.
Oh my God.
I gotta admit, I'm pretty pumped too.
Okay.
Oh, you're standing up for
Okay.
it.
So, I love Laika. Laika.
Yes,
Laika.
Laika.
They do amazing work. So, I fell in love with Coraline. Like, Coraline was like my favorite thing. I watched it so many times. I read the book. I read the comic book, right? So then, Paranorman came out. And Paranorman is amazing and does such good work with the concept of like being alone and being different and how it could be scary and how that could be scary for a child, right? Now, and they've probably done one in between. Oh, then they did the Box Trolls, which is not my cup of tea, but is so good. It is just revolutionary. And I'm so excited for Kubo and the Two Strings for a couple things. 1, it's just gonna be gorgeous. 2, it does Japanese folklore. 3, they do live action origami, stop motion origami, which is amazing. And thinking about how much time and effort that takes.
Down in Portland.
I did not know it was down in Portland. I did not purposefully watch this trailer so I could watch it with you guys, because like I did.
I also haven't seen it yet, so let's.
Yeah.
Do you want to take a seat, or do you want to just be excited? All right, let's go. Blazing Blue.
Sound.
Okay.
Thank you, Blazing Blue, for following. Yes, you heard the word origami correctly. It is origami.
Usually they do claymation, or not claymation, but like.
He was just like you. Strong, funny, and so handsome.
Mother.
But you got your magic from me.
I can fly? My name is Kubo. This is my story.
Your enemies aren't far behind. Your magic is the only thing that can protect us. You need to learn control.
Release!
Do you ever say anything encouraging?
I encourage you not to die.
I encourage you not to die.
Don't touch anything.
You did it.
Come on, this way.
You got this. Kubo.
Do you need a little help?
No.
I might need. I might need to cosplay the Crow Witch.
That'd be cool.
Can we watch it again? When does this come out?
I think in August. I think it's at August 19th.
Great. It's too long. I'm so excited. I can't.
Is it really origami?
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know if they actually do the origami by paper, but like all those things,
that's what you mean.
those are all little
Got
like
it.
folded.
I don't think it's actually origami.
It could honestly be origami. I would not.
It is like clay. And
I know.
Clay stop motion.
But they've been pushing things for a long time.
Yeah,
I
it's
would
true.
not be surprised if they decided to do that.
Yep, this is gorgeous.
This is gonna be so pretty, and like I'm already seeing like I think he's a beetle. Like I think.
Yeah.
Look how cool a character is.
Clearly, we're excited for this.
I am so excited for this movie, and this one shows a lot more about Kubo as a character, because the other ones have like painted Kubo as a very much like stoic figure who is like the chosen one, but this one shows a lot of his growth and personality.
Yeah.
Guys,
All right, that is August 19th.
Guys, put it on the calendars. Start a clock somewhere. August 19th. Yelling Claudia's back. If you don't know, this is Rabbit Stew, where we talk about things that we're passionate about. Today, we're talking about video games and videos and television.
Videos, movies.
Sure.
Trids. Like we said earlier. All right, guys.
Heavy breathing. Yep, that's what's happening right now. Heavy breathing. No, I'm not screaming. I'm just yelling.
Yes.
One is
Accurate.
acceptable.
All right, Game of Thrones season 7 might be delayed due to weather.
Wait, due to weather?
Due to weather. Due to weather.
Swig Elf, thank you for following. Thank you for being a part of our team.
Okay, so I have a lot of thoughts on this.
Okay.
Well, revolving thoughts. It's not necessarily about this weather stuff.
Can
Okay,
you
so
first
basically,
give the announcement of what's happening again, because I missed it with Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones is probably going to be late this year.
Oh no!
Okay, so there are only like 13 to 15 episodes left of Game of Thrones at all, like in the entire series. I happen to be of the mind that this is a good thing.
I agree with you.
It's time. But the thing is that it might premiere in mid-May instead of like before that, like it's usually been.
Yeah, okay.
Because basically winter is here. And
in the world of Game of Thrones.
No, in the winter, like here. Yeah, well, okay, so basically, yeah. Here's the statement from the creators.
Okay.
We don't have an air date yet, but this year will probably be a bit later. We're starting a bit later because at the end of this season, spoilers, cover your ears if you haven't seen it. Winter is here. So that means that sunny weather doesn't really serve our purposes anymore. So we've kind of pushed everything down the line so we could get some grim gray weather even though in the sunniest places that we shoot. I'm okay with this, honestly. Like, it's gonna be shorter. Honestly, at that point, when you get to just a couple more weeks, it's like, what's another couple weeks for another season of Game of Thrones?
A couple
it's gonna
weeks,
be even shorter.
The shorter, yeah.
Also, we don't really need to rush to it.
No.
You know, it's kind of been dragging for a while. Like, it's a long time coming, but I think it's okay to push it off a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Because
think about how long they push off Sherlock. The longer that you wait, the more that you want it. Yes, Krillin. KK, you can unmute. Do it. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm like 5 episodes behind.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay, well.
I watch it with my dad, and me and my dad have not been talking a lot lately because we're both in different universes. Oh, good job. Are we gonna get shut off now?
What?
Are we gonna get silenced in our VOD?
Probably not. I don't know.
Okay.
Probably.
Whatever.
All right, let's talk about the next
Wait,
thing.
let's.
Okay, let's not.
Are we ready for Game of Thrones to be over though?
Yes. I like Game of Thrones.
Like, I'm glad that it's gonna end, but like,
I really like Game of Thrones, but the thing is that if something goes on for, it's been going on for a long time.
That's because there's still more story to make.
Yeah, but I feel like, they're really wrapping it up. Things moved fast this season.
Okay.
So we're at a point now where it's okay. Like I said, winter's here. So things can only go poorly from here, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
so this could end a couple ways.
I hope the first
Night
episode
King
of what the next
over.
season is just everyone's
Everyone's
gets
dead.
scurvy. Like, that's just it.
Everyone's dead. I have not seen Vikings, but I hear it's really, really good.
Is that going to be the new Game of Thrones? What's going to be the new Game of Thrones? Oh, your Wild West show.
Westworld.
Westworld, which is very different than Waterworld.
Quite different. All right, let's talk about this next thing, which you're pretty
Wait,
pumped about, aren't you?
Megalo Blazemon says, dude, doesn't matter if Game of Thrones ends, they'll be making another Game of Thrones series after that.
Really?
Like, they've hit it
For
with
what,
the fantasy.
though?
They're just going to pick another fantasy book and be like, this is going to be our new Game of Thrones. Let's add stuff to
I mean,
it.
everything tries to be the new Game of Thrones, so it's fine. I think it's time. Like, not everything can run forever.
How long did Grey's Anatomy last?
Grey's Anatomy is still going, but that is a different format of television for sure.
I mean, Teen Titans ended, and that was a good end. All right. Wow, me yelling. I yell a lot. I'm sorry, chat. Kind of sorry. Sorry, really.
Game of Thrones is gonna be the next Game of Thrones is gonna be two
broke girls. They're just gonna put them in armor.
Yeah.
One of them is gonna be the new Arya. Oh, American
really?
Gods is coming out soon.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, so they say that the next series is gonna be focused on the Targaryens, like a prequel series.
Oh.
I would probably watch that.
Probably. So you guys know that I really like.
Okay,
anime.
wait, hold on. I'm sorry. They said George R.R. Martin was working on like 3 shows for HBO and 1 for another channel. Why can't he finish his fucking series first?
Do you have opinions on this, Emily?
Yeah, that dude has been working on this stuff forever. And I saw this thing with Stephen King interviewing him, or they were having a conversation or something. And George R.R. Martin was like, how do you write those books so quickly? Like, how do you write so quickly? And Stephen King was just like, are you kidding? Are you kidding?
Well, Stephen King does a really big push of doing 6 pages a day. Like, no matter what, he writes 6, and he edits those, and those are the ones that stay in the book.
Yeah.
And like people, like think about this. George R.R. Martin is like writing a book, and like people like it. He's like, that's great. And then suddenly everyone's like, oh my God, you're gonna die because you're old. Oh my God, finish the books. Like, I think
understand that
just
he's
out
not
of
my bitch. I understand, but oh my God, it's been taking so long.
I think he's just gonna be spiteful at this point. We're being
He
like,
probably
don't
is.
tell
He
me
probably
what to
is.
do. Like,
I don't know. Like,
there was a lot of jokes on the internet about how George R.R. Martin is gonna die before his book's ending, and he came out and said like, I don't like those jokes. It sucks to hear.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Moving on, because we can talk about this forever. I agree with you. He needs to write his books. That being said, writing is hard. Space Red Panda, thanks for following.
Thanks. All right, let's talk about One Punch Man.
Oh my God, I love One Punch Man. One Punch Man was like my like of like last year. It wasn't like the best anime from last year. No, like it was a solid anime, and it lived up to the hype. And I recommend this anime to people who really like anime. The issue is now, like, so Viz Media is announcing that One Punch Man will come on Cartoon Network or Toonami on July 16th to Adult Swim. Adult Swim is doing a really good job of getting really good animes to show. Like, they're doing very action-oriented, and they're dubbing them, and they're bringing them to a new audience, and I absolutely love that. There are some, like, dude, they ran Cowboy Bebop. I think they're still running one episode of Cowboy Bebop a week. They're just doing great stuff with that. Now, this is a promo of the American voice of Saitama, who is One Punch Man.
Okay.
And, like, let's just listen. Wait, this is not right. Joe's gonna yell at me if I keep it like this. Where's the YouTube link? Recommend, if you guys want to watch an anime that is 12 episodes, go watch One Punch Man. It's super short. It's so satisfying. It is gorgeous. Thank you, Gaborg00. This is One Punch Man promo.
A giant creature of unknown origin has appeared in City D.
And the situation seems to be spiraling out of control.
Please evacuate immediately.
Guess I'll go.
Who are you?
Just a guy who's a hero for fun.
For fun!
I'm the hero I'd always dreamed of becoming.
We're unstoppable!
I became so powerful, no one can beat me. Having overwhelming strength is pretty boring, actually. Fear, joy, anger, I feel none of them anymore.
I'm gonna slice your eyes out with these. Huh?
I got dirt in my special pants place. Let me just shake this out. Before, I'd have all kinds of emotions whirling inside me when I fought.
Put a spit sight on that big headlight of yours!
Now, all I need is one punch to end it.
I am the submarine!
What a weakling.
You're gonna pay for my ceiling.
Windblade kick!
Checkmate. Oops.
Sorry. You will never beat the Beast King.
Is this the guy you mean?
Try and stop me!
I just do the hero thing as a hobby, but as long as I get a kick out of it,
Joe,
in the
this
end,
is
that's
so
all
good.
I really care about.
Oh, sorry.
That looks really good.
It's a really good show. I like the voice, in all honesty. I think the voice does a
kinda
really
like it,
good
too.
job of the monotoneness, which you need to have. I think what's interesting for me is after watching the entire series, this is definitely a promo for an American audience.
That doesn't mean, that doesn't change the content of the show.
No, Vari, this voice actor is amazing. I agree.
Yeah.
To me, One Punch Man was very much a like monotone on a positive note, where if he did show emotion to be more positive, and that might be my interpretation. But like, I don't want him to be a downer, and like, because Saitama isn't a downer, I don't think.
I don't know. I've never read it or watched it. So
But guys, go.
This
go
definitely looks like something I wanna
watch
watch.
it. My friend Aphrodite, I think what they focus on in like from my understanding is just the ridiculous of his situation, where he is a hero who has like no fame but can murder everything in one punch, right? Right. So like in this, it makes him seem like he's like, yeah, I know I'm badass. And like, I don't know. I think it definitely might be my own interpretation, and I'm not trying to yuck at this because I absolutely love this
sounds
voice
like you're
actor.
looking forward to
It's
it.
just I'm curious about it.
Yeah, looks cool. All right, we have to skip ahead to the Bay of the Day and the Pick of the Week because
my
we're
God.
running out of
No,
time, yo.
Wait, we do not. Oh yeah, let's do Pick of the Week. Let's do Pick of the Week.
Pick of the Week. Oh
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah. Anime is all about realism, so yeah. Skeksis, no, I cannot speak in Joel monotone for 10 minutes. I think I would break. Oh, Ro brings up a good point of why I thought about it. The Japanese voice isn't monotone; it's just casual.
Yeah.
So I think this went more on the monotone, which does a good job of like showing that in our culture of America. It's just different. But I'm really excited. Yeah. And Minker, add this one, not at the top. It's a solid watch. It's a solid watch that is done really well of art and story and interestingness, and it's short. Go watch it.
I probably will. It looks good. Also,
Yeah.
I took your recommendation and I started watching Little Witch Academia, and it's pretty cute.
Well, it's okay because I already watched Drama World and finished it.
Okay, guys, it's time for the Pick of the Week.
Emily's Pick of the Week. If
and
you're
it's
bored.
Slightly unexpected in that it is not a movie or a television show. What? This is one of my favorite podcasts. I listen to a lot of podcasts.
I did not know
I
that
used to listen to a lot more because I wasn't working the way I do now. But this is a really awesome podcast called Limetown.
Yeah.
And it is all about this journalist named Leah Haddock who decides to go investigate the disappearance of a research facility. Like, basically the setup is there was this town called Limetown, and
Terrible name
one
for a town.
day, maybe.
Sorry, I'll be less sassy.
No, it's okay. So basically the idea is that they get this phone call like to 911 randomly that is just like, oh my god, there's so much crazy stuff happening. You need to send the police, you need to send the military, you need to send the whole fucking army.
And then?
And then it goes dead and they go to Limetown and there's nobody there.
Like, is it the town is gone, or
no,
is it the people are gone?
people are
Okay.
gone. Nobody's there. And it's like people kind of forget about it for 10 years, but this reporter's uncle was one of the people who was at this facility. So it's all about her trying to understand what happened to the people of Limetown. It's really good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's so good. It's like 6 episodes long, and
it's only 6?
Yeah, so it's pretty quick
That's
to listen
short.
to.
Yeah.
I really like it because I'm a big fan of like short narratives. This could have a season 2, I think. I would really like that. But it's really intense. If you're not hooked by the end of episode 2, I don't know what's wrong with you, but also like shit gets real. It's so good though. If you really like Welcome to Night Vale, or if you like the Black Tapes, then this is definitely one that you want to check out.
Okay. What is the Black Tapes?
The Black Tapes is a podcast about oh, you know what? I'm thinking of The Message.
There we go. Because the Black Tapes is like a horror movie. Is it horror? Rules the rules asks.
It's not horror. It's a little bit more psychological, but it's more like
thriller?
It's a little bit more of a thriller. It's a mystery. It's like a little bit scary. But I really like narrative podcasts and things like that, and I also really like concise storytelling. And so I think that this is a particularly good example of that.
Barantor. Night Vale is great, but the issue I have with Night Vale is it's so sporadic. I can't follow a storyline. So it's great to read or listen to one episode and then drop it with Night Vale. At least that's my understanding.
Oh, I actually haven't listened to all of Night Vale. I listened to like 20 episodes and then it was too much to keep up with. It was really long.
It's really long and there's a lot of pieces, and then there's a section where they do like a music section, and they have like
that's just it's a little too much for me. Like I really appreciate it.
Oh
for
yeah,
being what
it's
it is,
gorgeous.
but
It's so good at writing, and I can watch one episode and laugh.
Yeah. Limetown did not actually.
No,
happen.
Limetown did not get push popped.
Yeah,
guys, push popped is like not a comfortable thing. I'm pretty sure. It's also not a thing that I want to happen to an inanimate object.
No. So yeah, basically.
Oh, Mr. Washington is gonna push Silver Spoon. It's making an anime or making food. I haven't watched it yet, but
Cool.
I've seen him talk about it a lot of times. So
Yeah. So I think that this is a really good, interesting.
And it's all for free?
It's all free. You can get it online. You can get it on SoundCloud. You can get it on iTunes. You can get it everywhere.
Looks on YouTube too. And it's called limetownstories.com.
Yes.
Oh, Fuforo says Night Vale is less for binge listening and more for diluting it through your week.
Yeah, it's so long that I can't.
Is this more of a binge?
You know, I would definitely recommend binging it, but the thing is that I definitely had to wait between episodes and it sucked.
Really?
It was so good.
Because it was coming out when you were watching it. Ah.
And there are these little snippet episodes of like 2 or 3 minutes between full episodes, like from APR, which is like their version of NPR. It's American Public Radio, not National Public Radio, and she
What's
works
the difference
for
between
APR.
that?
They're different. I don't know.
Is it like the
this is
NFL
one is
and the-
fictional and one is not.
Oh, okay. I thought that there was like, I knew NPR existed, but I thought suddenly there was like 2 enemy NPRs and one was called APR. And it was like, because you know how like football, they have an East Coast football and a West Coast football. Like I thought it was one of those things.
Oh, also if you like Serial, this is a really good one because even though Serial is not
loved
fictionalized,
Serial.
this sort of takes that structure and uses it as a really nice foundation for telling this story. Like the first episode of Serial, season 1, I think, was actually called What We Know. And season 1, episode 1 of Limetown also starts with What We Know. And it's sort of like, let's lay out the pieces of this mystery and then let's spend the rest of this time going through what it is.
I did also like Serial though, if we're going to talk
Serial's
about
so
podcasts. I haven't finished season 2 because I caught up to what I was at, and then I downloaded, what is it called? Uninstalled iHeartRadio on my phone.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't have a place to listen to it.
Do you guys listen to podcasts?
It looks like they do. They definitely listen to Night Vale.
Yeah.
Like, and I bet there's probably thousands of really good podcasts. I'm looking.
Absolutely.
If you guys have any, please tweet me out a horror podcast.
Oh yeah.
I really like horror and small snippets. Like the idea of VHS. There's a horror movie called VHS, and the concept is it's like lots of mini horror movies. I want that
cool.
in a podcast. I can't watch it.
I think that isn't lore supposed to be that way. I haven't listened to it, but I hear that that's pretty good.
If you have ideas for good podcasts, please tweet us. I'm at Jackie Dash.
And I am at Emily Gittleman.
We'd love that.
Yes. All right, I think it's about time.
There's a Nickelodeon animation podcast.
Oh, really?
Didn't know that.
Is that from like people at?
I assume
Nickelodeon.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
I am also an NPR addict. All right.
And breaking news from the internet. Dracu Draconis let us know that France defeated Germany in EU semifinal. Final. I think it's soccer. Words are hard.
Or football.
Right. Not America. Football. Yes.
Is it time?
It's 5 minutes early. Am I allowed to start 5 minutes early?
Oh, remember we're bringing in our guest at 2:10.
Oh. I didn't know that means we're moving everything up. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Joe, cue my Bay music. Oh.
Don't break the chair, please.
This isn't the squeaky one.
I'm in the squeaky one.
Can you show me? Yes, you are. I guess we're not getting music today. So.
You my squeaky bag.
Joe is one of the most amazing behind the back guys I've ever had. He is. Nope. Thank you, Joe, for the double intro. So, Bay of the Day is a place where I can talk about a character in either media or real life that I think has Bay attributes. You might not.
Can you explain to people what a Bay is?
A Bay is like.
What does it stand for?
I don't actually know.
Before anyone else.
Oh. Now I've learned. And this character is no, it was not dirty. It was glorious compliment. No. Bam Bam Sam got me. He's the behind back pass. Joe plays point guard, and Claudia is the power forward. I just heard Zach say yeah from the other room, so that must be correct. So my choice is actually from a book because I read occasionally.
Like many of us.
Like many of you, I sometimes read.
It's really familiar.
Yeah. And I don't know if anybody else has read the book Good Omens by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett, but was my first understanding of both those authors.
Okay.
And Good Omens, by far, if you have not read a book this month or ever, go read it. I mean, that would be really hard if you've never read a book. Go read Good Omens. Go do it. Good Omens
or have your parent or guardian read it to you.
Yeah. Have your maybe not that point because there's some bad words in it. But
kidding.
The main concept of Good Omens is that okay, great. The main concept of Good Omens is that there is Satan's the like 666 kid. What is it called? The bringer of the apocalypse is being born.
Okay.
So there are two characters who are trying to pull him to good, and the character trying to pull him to bad.
Let me guess. This is the guy who's
This is
trying
the
to pull him
bad
to
guy.
bad.
Yeah. This is Crowley the demon, and my favorite, like in the very first sentence of how he's introduced, he is an angel who did not as much as fall as sauntered vaguely downward into hell. Like that pretty much just says what his character is. Thank you, the Antichrist. And yes, the name also rings a bell because people think of it as supernatural. But this is a different character than the supernatural character. And what I really enjoy about him is he's like got that like crassness, not crass, I guess, but like sarcastic but smart. And like he most of his job is just bureaucracy, right? And his best friend, who he will never admit, is the angel who is trying to pull the Antichrist to good, who I can't say the name, Azraphel, probably. And so the entire wise ass is a perfect way to explain what he is, guy. Thank you. And pretty much the entire book is these two characters and the apocalypse is happening and being like, this is good. This is fine. This is what we want. And the whole bureaucracy dealings and then the horsemen. It is such a good ride. And what I really enjoy of him is he's like, is this guy really bad or is he just in a sticky wicket? Like
sticky wicket.
He is definitely, yeah, that's probably right. Rules the rules. He is a wise cracking like ass hat. But I bet he'd be great for a couple dates, and that's why he's my bae of the day.
Just a couple dates.
Just like he is not one that you take home to mom.
No.
Or dad. Or whoever takes care of you.
Where would you go with him though?
To a bar? I don't know. I'm not really. This is the area where
the dark alley.
I'm not good at dating, so I'm like, he'd probably want a bar.
So that's your bae of the day.
This is my bae of the day, and it looks like the book is out. The book is amazing. What's amazing about it is that it's done by those two amazing authors, and there's, when they were, I read the prologue of books because I don't have a life, I guess, and
because prologues are usually important to the story, right?
Yeah. Well, no, like the artist program or the author program where they talk about the book, and a lot of it is like. With these two with these two authors, they're like, some parts would just randomly show up and be like, did you write this? Be like, I thought you wrote this. And that's kind of how this book feels. It feels like a really great culmination of those two authors. And the humorous of Terry Pratchett with I think, Neil Gaiman skill. And Terry Pratchett's skill as well. Cool. I'm not saying, but like, it's really good. Oh, look. Lauren's in the chat.
Oh, look. Lauren being distracting.
Oh, good. Saint Escapee says Zoo Bar Arcade. Perfect. That's where I'd take Crowley.
So this is
all
fan
those
art?
places. Yep. Because there's no, like, there's only
There isn't
one
any
real
official
drawing of him that's official, and it's him just on the cover, and it's not a big enough book. If you look on Tumblr, there is a whole lot of fan art, and some of it might
Rule
be
34.
gay. So
Some of it might be gay.
If that's your cup of tea, great. If that's not, don't look at it. But I highly recommend that book. I recommend books like every once in a while. Go read it, because if I can read it, anyone can read it.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Lauren's like, no, seriously, where's your protractor? If you go in my drawers, sorry, I'm gonna have to give directions.
Okay.
There, you know how there's that wooden bench that's right underneath my window? If you go all the way to the left, there is the school supply drawer. That's probably gonna be where it is. Probably. I definitely stole a couple from the last school I worked at, so there should be at least one in there. I think there's 2 compasses if you need a compass for drawing a circle as well.
That's cool. If you guys didn't know this, Lauren is currently working on a cosplay for the Necropolis Co-op Death Jam, which is Saturday from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
It's going to be a good time.
It's going to be really fun. We've got all kinds of streamers coming in from all over the country, actually also from Canada. This is an international event.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be really fun. We're going to play through in teams. We're going to play the Co-op Necropolis.
Co-op?
Why is it really hard to speak
Co-op
right
Necropolis.
now?
Yes. And also Lauren's my roommate. And so we have this thing in my house where items will go missing and they will show up in my room. I like to borrow things and I sometimes forget to give them back. And it's not a malicious thing. It's just like this was something I used and I clean up the house and it stays in my room. So we lost the cheese knife. And they're pretty sure it's in my room.
Likely.
But I've looked like 5 times. And while I have taken cutting boards before, there's no way.
Why did you take a cutting board?
There is a knife in my room that is not the wolf blade. Wow. I don't borrow food. I eat the food. What is a kender? What's a kender?
No idea.
We are completely off topic. The trains, the rails.
Let's get back on rail.
Let's get back on rail. Okay, so this is something that we both kind of want to talk about.
Okay.
What do you want to say about it? You start.
So American Horror Story and Atlanta have gotten air dates. A bunch of different shows on FX have gotten air dates. There are a lot of them premiering in September. So
yes, which
American
is
Horror
unusual.
Story.
Oh.
Do you know anything about the next season of American
No
Horror
one
Story?
knows anything about the
Nobody
next season.
knows.
They haven't announced where.
But apparently it's got, what is his name? Matthew Bomer?
I don't know who that is. He's a face.
He should have been Superman, let's be real.
Yeah, he would have been a good Superman. Here is my problem. I love American Horror Story. I love the concept of it. I love miniseries where they're in different worlds and they're doing different types of horror. They've done Scary House. They've done a circus. They've done an insane asylum. They've done a hotel. They've done witches. We do not know where the 6th place is going to be.
Okay.
So,
Is this picture like a promo?
I don't know.
It looks like,
like, is it going to be a
club? Or or like I don't know.
Oh, you know what it could be? It could be like trying to pull a Willy Wonka and be like candy. So I wanted to talk with you guys with a chat. What do you guys think is going to be the next place for American Horror Story? Like, what have they not tapped into yet? They haven't done the woods. Like, they have definitely not done Hillbilly Woods.
Yeah.
Right? But like, he wouldn't fit in on that. This scene doesn't fit in.
No,
there.
it doesn't. Unless it's like some weird Flash story. I don't know. 6th season has to do with Slender Man? Wow. Stealing from the internet
Coca-Cola
now. Okay.
factory? Well, I hear Coca-Cola is poison water, so.
Yeah.
School, maybe. Insurance office, drug den.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here.
Like,
drugged in.
So I'm just curious, is that because he's wearing a fursuit, or is that because there's scary children in the background?
It's like the scary children, the like weird candy stuff back here could be just drugs, basically.
Claudia's mind. I like the idea of it being like a candy place, because there is a lot of scary things that happen in a candy place, and if we pull on the scary strings of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, you can get great horror.
True.
Like people being burned into chocolate, or like cut up or pulled by a taffy machine and arms and limbs broken. Like this is it. Guys, I can write this script for you.
So I've never actually watched a full season of American Horror Story. I watched half of the 2 episodes of the first season.
The first series
did not love it. Did not love it. Did not appreciate where it was going. Didn't think it was really that scary. Just thought it was kind of gratuitous. And that's actually how I feel about all of the seasons. Because I've like read commentary about it, and I've looked at some clips and stuff. I haven't seen the full season, so obviously I don't have like the most informed opinion. But it just seems really gratuitous, and like I don't know.
Can you say what you mean by gratuitous?
Well,
gratuitous?
Like, the horror is really sexualized, and that's not necessarily a problem. It's more the way that they do it. I don't find that interesting or that revolutionary.
Okay.
I know a lot of people really love this show. So if you're out there and you really love this show, can you explain why to me? Because I can't quite seem to grasp the appeal, which is weird because I actually really like horror, and I like the idea of taking the same actors and putting them in different situations and sort of seeing that change. But something about this show really bothers me, and maybe it's just Ryan Murphy.
Well, so in the first story has a lot of heavy baggage to it, because there's like the person in the gimp suit.
Yeah.
And that was chosen. I think that was used for shock and awe.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing about Ryan Murphy in general. I feel like everything he does.
I don't know
is
who
for
Ryan
shock.
Murphy is. Is he the director?
He's the creator.
Ben Globalism wanted to add that the previous season it screamed them trying to sell over the top sex. It went away from horror and more about sex.
Yeah. Okay. So I also love Penny Dreadful.
Penny Dreadful.
I also love Penny Dreadful. So then what is like the difference between those two in theory? Because I am a huge fan of Penny Dreadful. I think that kind of horror is awesome. But then this particular like American Horror Story type horror doesn't work for me at all.
Small Fry, I'm sorry you did miss Bay of the Day. It is, because we did a little bit early, it is Crowley from Good Omens, which is, he's so Bay. But yeah, I think the appeal of the show is that it's 12 episodes, which is more than a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't like, and they do it in like sections, which I really enjoy. And I like that they're trying to do different like settings.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just the tricky part of it is if you're not like, I could not do the Coven one. I just couldn't.
Why?
Like,
that was the one that appealed the most to me. I didn't watch it.
I think for me, because there are people who I've met who are like identify as witches, I did not want to see the Hollywood portrayal of witches. But like, I love the idea of the insane asylum because like that is where every great horror like movie is.
Yeah, but the stuff that I heard from the insane asylum seemed like the most sort of sketchy and like not. I don't know.
Ooh. Well, if there's Dorian Gray there, I'm gonna go watch Penny Dreadful. Wait, I love Adam Levine. If like straight up, I love The Labyrinth. If they make another Labyrinth, Adam Levine needs to be David Bowie.
Ooh.
He's sparkly enough to do it, and he's got a vocal
but
range.
They just shouldn't redo.
No, they shouldn't. But if they did, I know, Kitty. Thank you for letting me know that As a Witch Coven is very good. That makes me feel
probably be sold on that, but I don't know.
Oh. Xir says, I think of American Horror Story as like Once Upon a Time for horror. It's all about letting the audience recognize the tropes.
All right. That's actually a really good comparison, and I stopped watching Once Upon a Time also.
Oh.
I got real bored with that because it really just felt so wishy-washy. I
mean, it's very much like look at this character.
So
recognize this character.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much what it was. And I was so on board with that series at the beginning, but it just went a direction I didn't really like it. So let's go to this next article because this is pretty nice.
This is really cool. This is like a huzzah for the world.
Huzzah!
Everyone be excited. Everybody be excited. Like, this is good news. I feel like Oprah was doing a lot of this. Everybody get pumped.
You get a gay Sulu.
You get a gay Sulu. You get a gay Sulu. All right. So, because George Takei is such an amazing person and has kind of revolutionized what he is doing, that man is a total bae. They are making the new Sulu based on Star Trek Beyond gay.
Yes. So even though Star Trek was really racially inclusive, I'm pretty sure, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but it had the first interracial kiss on television.
I want to say that too, but I'm not exactly
that's
sure.
true. Oh my God, I would love a Fables television adaptation. If somebody did that, I would probably die.
Please don't die. Please don't do it now because you will probably die. I don't want her to die.
HBO, you need another Game of Thrones. Here, have this.
Okay.
Anyway, back to Star Trek. Sorry.
Yeah.
Distracted.
It is true. It is true. This was the first interracial kiss on television.
Thank you. So it was a really racially inclusive show, and it really pioneered a lot of things. But they really never had any queer characters.
Right,
because time.
Time.
So they've decided to base sort of Sulu's character in Star Trek Beyond off George Takei, who has been a really awesome,
he's been a voice for the queer community in Hollywood.
Yes. And he came back in like 2005, but he had been in a relationship with his boyfriend, now husband, for 18 years before that, and he hadn't really. But the thing that he said, I really liked this actually. Down at the bottom of the article, what did he say?
Okay.
It's not really coming out, which suggests opening a door and stepping through. It's more like a long, long walk that began as a narrow corridor that starts to widen. I think that's a really nice way of explaining that. Anyway,
about coming out.
Yeah, about coming out. Okay. So John Cho had a really nice quote in this article here. I liked the approach, which was to not make a big thing out of it, which is where I hope we're going as a species, to not politicize one's personal orientations. Yes.
I like how we are also making a big deal about it now. I was like, we're not. But like, Hollywood's not putting on a parade for making a gay character in Star Trek.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's the thing, is when you have an article about something like this, technically then it is like, oh, it's revolutionary. But like at the same time, if we're not making a big deal out of it, then ooh, really? That's for real?
And Meeker said they said homosexual would be cured in the future. Yeah, okay. This is the new universe, so it's gonna be okay. And Osborne says there's a German parody on Star Trek where all crew members are gay. It originated from a weekly comedy show, Bully Parade, and it became a movie some years after Bully Parade stopped.
That sounds funny.
It does sound hilarious. Yes.
So let's take a moment to talk about John Cho.
Yes.
And to talk about how. Do you have a crush on him?
He is an attractive man, but not in like he's like a 8 with face, but his like personality is like definitely a solid 8 as well, which chalks up to 16, which is not bad. Yeah. It's not bad. Like
16 out of 20.
To put in perspective, David Bowie's a 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, really? He's 44? Damn.
He cannot. No way.
I knew he was kind of like. Yeah. Okay. I thought he was like.
Wow.
36 to 38. Damn. 44. All right.
Whoa.
Looking good, John Cho.
Looking good, John.
So charming. He's so likable.
He is so likable. You know who else is really likable in Hollywood that I'm like, I bet this person would be great? Paul Rudd. He's the same kind of like.
I love Paul Rudd.
Like same kind of temperament where like you would enjoy inviting him to a barbecue.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't make a big deal about showing up to your barbecue.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Megaloblazemon. I know you didn't want to alarm me, but there's a Fables movie listed on IMDb with in development next to it, and rumor is that the writer of the Kick-Ass movie was working on the script. I haven't seen Kick-Ass. I hear it's really good. Now I have to go watch it because damn.
So here's my thing about comic book
Paul Rudd
movies.
is bae. I agree. I thought he was so good as Ant-Man. Great Uniter. Thank you for the follow.
Hugh Jackman as Wolf. He's so played up in that role. I want to see someone new.
Yeah, I agree. What I would love is to just have a whole movie with like complete unknowns.
Yes. Yes. How do you do that? You do a Sundance film.
Yeah, pretty much.
Here's my thing about comic book movies, which I don't. Yes, welcome to the new follower. Did we talk about?
Yes, I did.
Okay. No, there's been a couple comic books that have bought in the rights to, but will never make a movie, right? They will never make a movie. Like Invincible. The rights were bought like 5 years ago. Where's my movie? Where's my movie, Hollywood?
They bought the rights, but they're not necessarily doing anything with it.
Well, the thing is, there's this thing in Hollywood where they just buy the rights to a script so that nobody else makes it.
Who would be a better Bigby
than
Hugh Jackman? I just feel like he's typecast because he's hairy.
Well, no, here's also my thing. I think Bigby should be colossal compared to other characters.
Yeah.
And Hugh Jackman is not tall enough.
You're right,
Like,
actually.
I actually want, like, it's kind of like how I want Wonder Woman to be an Amazonian. Like, I want, like, remember how you're talking about that Game of Thrones chicks? How she should be the Amazonian?
Yeah.
Like Hippolyta? Like, she could rock this. I need someone who's going to be, like, a wolf. And to me, while Hugh Jackman has the wolf part, he doesn't have the size part.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to go for someone who's just kind of, like, pretty. And I don't think that's I don't think that's the way that they should go. But they're The Wolf Among Us is so good.
Osborne
so
says,
good. If you haven't played The Wolf Among Us, you absolutely need to, because that is
Hugh Jackman already played a 5'3". Is he really 5'3"?
Wolverine?
Yeah.
I guess.
The Rock as the wolf. See, The Rock is also too cuddly.
The Rock could play oh god, what's the name of
the lumberjack?
No.
Another character.
The mayor. No, not the mayor.
No.
He's not the mayor, is he?
I'm with you, Small Fry. I've gotten through like 2 episodes.
Jason Momoa. Yeah. I would totally.
Who is Jason Momoa?
Momoa, he played Khal Drogo, and he played he's going to be
yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, that's
he
really
could be
good.
a wolf. We've done it. Call Hollywood.
Call Hollywood. We've done it.
We've done it.
I mean, okay, here, I'm going to just drag this picture over. I mean, it makes so much sense.
Wolverine as a character
So
is
much
supposed to be
sense.
short.
So much sense.
Yeah, I know he's Aquaman, and he's also in Stargate. But
Who
like
set Jason Momoa up there? Who
who did it?
that? Because
Who
that
did
was
it?
good.
Genova Plus. Thank you
Call
so
Hollywood.
much.
Call
Call
Hollywood.
Hollywood. We'll just say, hey, Zach Upik and team.
Excuse me, Hollywood.
Don't you write emails for Zach?
Sometimes.
Yeah, just be like, hey, I'm Zach. I'm on the show. You should totally get Jason Momoa as Bigby.
Yeah.
Welcome to Casting Call with Claudia and Emily.
I would love that game. I love casting people in random roles. And then Snow White. I don't know. I'll have to think on
I don't
that.
know.
We'll follow up on this on Twitter.
Did you know
Our
Hugh
guest
Jackman is 6'2"? Did not know
I
that.
did actually.
I thought he was a short. I thought he was a short man because Wolverine.
Nope.
Look at that. Claudia, do your Zach face. No.
All right, guys. Our guest is here.
Guys, we're gonna play Dozen Donuts.
Dozens Donuts. So,
Kyle.
I want to continue talking about this on Twitter because this is a really
we didn't
fun
even talk about Pixar.
We didn't have time, yo. Pixar's not doing sequels anymore. Or what? No.
Yeah.
What I mean
no.
is,
there's gonna.
I'm sure you've read this article by now.
Okay, I have. They will do no more sequels after Cars 3, Toy Story 4, and Incredibles 2. So after 2019,
Incredibles 2 is really good. I'm really excited for that. We need to move on.
Yes.
All right. It's time to bring in Kyle Kinkade to talk about Dozens Donuts. We're going to play it. It's going to be really fun. Stick around. We got a video for you.
Tom Cruise is not 4'3".
He's not. No.
Lies.
Trolling. It's called trolling.
Oh, that's right.
Call
An important missive from Monocle Society. Donuts, lumberjacks, gnomes, gnome stacks, corgis with monocles, donuts again, Dozens Donuts. You're lost. I'll elaborate. Dozens Donuts is a tasty twist on the classic match game for you and up to 5 of the Yetis, mad scientists, and or lumberjacks in your life. It's simple. Find donuts, match donuts, repeat, and keep that delicious donut grid moving. Not enough, eh? Try this on. Extra potent, dangerously delicious, golden donut power-ups. Fry your best to snap them up. dodge Dales, outdo your friends, and win the game. Hear this, our Dozens Dough is already fried to perfection as a standalone board game. Not only that, our gourmet toppings include digital versions for iOS and Apple TV. Challenge your chums to a friendly kerfuffle. Dozens Donuts can be yours on devices as varied as the colours of the rainbow. And if you're feeling old-fashioned, our iOS and Apple TV apps hold a secret ingredient. Print and play. Use AirPrint technology to fabricate your own board game from the digital ether. Enjoy them separately or fuse flavors. Conquer the divide between our physical and digital worlds with fully interactive animated scorecards. We at Monocle Society concocted Dozens Donuts to enhance family game night and pull friends together. Match up our standalone and digital flavors to fry up an amazing living room experience. Glaze a trail. Unlock your delicious donut potential and back this batch today.
Hola, senors and senoritas. I am Jackie Dash. This is Emily, and this is our guest. Please introduce yourself for the community.
Why, hello. I'm Kyle Kinkade, the owner and game designer of both Monocle Society and Dozens Donuts, currently on Kickstarter.
Oh.
What?
Let's drop that link in chat.
I love Kickstarter.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Oh, I thought you were going to come in and tell us something. I don't know. Okay, so I can remember how to interview people. It's been like a week. It's been a holiday. So tell me, what is why donuts?
Yeah, so Dozens Donuts actually, this is a game that we were playing around with for a couple years. It turned into a board game and a digital game. The goal of this was that before Dozens Donuts, I did a lot of work with a company called Goldie Blocks.
Okay. Yeah.
A couple people, Debbie, who's one of my friends, started it. She's amazing with what she was able to accomplish. And I helped her with the first interactive book and the Kickstarter.
Okay.
And then I came back about a year and a half later or so to actually help them out with their first digital game that actually works with a physical game. And we saw awesome reaction from kids going, you know, as opposed to just playing the digital game, moving to the physical realm. And as a father who loves to play board games with his kids, that was definitely something that I thought would be really cool. So we took a very common game mechanic, the memory match, and we decided to make it not suck. So there was a lot of issues with memory match, and we thought that there's a lot of cool things we can do with it. We can remix it, make it more interactive, and by more interactive I mean that we have a phone, tablet, and even like micro console. So like Fire TV, Apple TV, an application that corresponds with this. So if you want to play the game, by yourself by downloading the application, you totally can. You can play with friends. Turn-based asynchronous. And then if you have the actual physical board game, you can take the physical scorecard readers, right, and actually throw them off to the side. And then what you get instead is one of the actual animated. Oh, there we go.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
See, you can feed them stuff and make them be happy.
You this is a thing that is in real life,
Yeah.
and you made a moving Harry Potter picture of this.
Exactly. Yeah. So the whole great part about this is that these are really fun character designs.
Oh, yeah.
In a lot of the style of, Disney-esque style.
Yeah.
But we also have some animator friends, some of them who are from like Titmouse from Adult Swim, who actually were like, yeah, we got some time. So they sat down and they helped us animate all these characters. So, your digital scorecard on your iPhone, you can actually tickle the guy, poke them. You shake the phone, they get dizzy. And it's a fun way to interact with the game and still maintain your score. Yeah, Tamagotchi-esque, and you're feeding them donuts, essentially.
Cool. This is so cute. Like Becca Starbuck, Baron von Barkensworth, the Yeti. He does not need no introduction.
Yeah.
And so you got cute characters. You have cute donuts. You have an app it seems like you've done this well enough that like this is very polished.
Thanks.
So, like, how long have you been in the industry?
I've been doing iPhone games and just game development now for a while. I mean, I started out in the Xbox group, Microsoft Game Studios in 2002.
Okay.
I've been doing iPhone games since the beginning of the iPhone. Actually, we started out with a game called Tap
Tap Tap Revenge.
Tap
I
Revenge.
played the heck out of that game.
That was a lot of my friends. So it was Nate True who created the game, who's a friend of mine. We lived about 2 miles away from each other. Eventually, we started working together with Tap Revenge, and then we hung out and made games for Trent Reznor and Weezer, which was a thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mia Naya, thank you for the follow. See ya.
Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. And then after that, we started making games for a lot of other people.
So it seems like a lot of your games are sort of aimed towards kids or like family-focused games. Is that sort of correct? Or
You don't like the term aimed towards kids, I think.
I don't actually like that because for every moment that you, like, for instance, Pixar.
Yeah.
If you like a Pixar film at all that you've seen in the past year,
yeah,
that's a kid's film.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right? So you're already out of the the target demographic.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We enjoy things that are just well made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And just because, something isn't necessarily, dark and edgy and, grimdark doesn't necessarily mean that it's automatically kids.
Yes,
Right.
I agree.
Right.
So
Give me that donut. That was my Batman voice. It didn't work.
the donut.
There it is.
Yes.
So, like, I guess what the question is, can a child play this? Can an adult play this?
Yes.
Okay.
So the game is definitely for ages 8 and above.
Okay.
At 2 players, the game will play right around 10 minutes or so.
Okay.
Pretty quick. Quick way to have something to do while you're waiting. At around 4 players, you're looking at closer to half an hour.
Okay.
The game itself, what's great about it is that although it's aged for 8, we did a lot of usability testing. We have kids at 5 who blow right through it. It's totally fine. It's basic match and memory, but the idea is, the twist on it is that you actually move the donuts around in a tile grid as you're playing, and you get more power-ups with that as well.
Okay.
So the whole point is that not only do you have to remember where your other donuts were, but then you have to remember where they are as they move around in the donut
That's
grid.
tricky.
Yeah.
Can we play a game?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's play a game.
To answer your question, it can play up to 6 people.
Up to 6 people can play the game, yes.
Okay, so let me get out all the donuts because I want them all. Like, I'm no joke, might get a donut before my stream today.
I might order a donut also. This is making me hungry.
Yeah, it's... I used to be healthier.
And then you just started playing with donuts.
Well, the thing is...
Sent donuts by Kickstarter backers.
I am getting sent donuts from just people in general. They're like on International Donut Day.
Oh, God.
Like, we'll just get people to be like, hey, here's some donuts. And we're like,
Hey.
that's cool. Put them on the donut pile.
Yeah, exactly.
So that was,
It's a mound of donuts.
the donut mound, exactly.
I am going to be the Dr. Debbie Dozen because I love her eyes. And I think that, like, we share the same.
So in the story, Dr. Debbie Dozen, actually, Dr. Debbie was named after Debbie Sterling, the founder of Goldie Blocks.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So she is the actual inventor of the Donutron 4000, the robot that makes these delicious donuts.
Yeah.
And the whole point, actually, if you check out this
No, I
section
did.
over here.
There's so much lore to this. Joe Hojika, thank you for the follow. Please yell at me and tell me how to say your name in chat. I'd like to actually say it correctly.
Yeah. So let's go ahead
Do I
and
get
play
to choose
that.
one?
Yeah, go ahead and choose.
Mushy Brains, thanks for following. This is your time, guys. If you are a lurker, come and say hello and click the follow and watch us play Dozen Donuts.
And ask Kyle questions about his game, Dozen Donuts.
Rylist000, thank you for following.
Clearly, I have to be Becca Starbuck.
Becca Starbuck actually was one of my favorite characters because
she's awesome.
Yeah, so her and Debbie are my 2 favorite.
Uh-huh.
Becca is great because when we were coming up with creating characters, one of the requirements for one of the characters was that for sure one of them had to have read the comic book Tank Girl.
Yeah.
She would have
She
read
looks
that,
like
yeah.
it.
Right?
And
Totally.
Yeti loves Tank Girl.
The anonymous Nate, thank you so much for the follow.
Are you not anonymous anymore? Will this
Right.
be displayed at PAX?
So we are trying to get a booth at PAX. We would love it if we've applied for it. What's great about it is that if we do get it at PAX, we have Muppets. Yeah, right?
We love Muppets.
We do. Cheryl.
Yeah, Cheryl is a Muppeter.
So-
She's sweet.
Thank you for following so much. Yell at me so I know how to say your name. I'm so sorry I missed it. Okay.
So yeah, like we actually have someone who actually makes professional Muppets for us.
Oh yeah, that's a big Muppet.
So
amazing.
I'll see if I
That's
can find
amazing.
that.
Happen.
Yep, Brock Lee is his name on Facebook. So if you actually search for Brock Lee the Muppet, that is one of the official Muppets of Monocle Society. The guy who made it actually did a lot of stuff for Jim Henson Workshop. So, yeah, we got some really cool names associated with this.
I love puppets and Jim Henson.
So
Mostly
we're
Jim
talking
Henson.
full-blown Muppets. We're not talking like sock puppets. We're talking like full-blown things.
Though sock Muppets aren't bad. They're just a slow part.
I will take the 3 gnomes, Gary, Gretchen, and Gerald.
Adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Good time. Okay, so tell me how I start this.
So this is actually pretty straightforward. I want you guys to choose a donut.
A mini donut.
One of these mini donuts.
Okay.
So, see, there's 3 of them here.
I want to be pink dots.
I like blue.
Cool.
Polka dots.
Now that's going to be your favorite donut type.
Okay.
Okay.
If you match a favorite type of your donut, you're going to get 2 points instead of 1.
Okay.
If you make a match, you get to go again.
Cool.
Oh, so
I like
okay,
my
you, Brecca, thank you for following. So the main concept is extra points. And like matching games, if you get all of them correctly, you're awesome.
Yep, and there's some power-ups as well in this game.
Okay.
So there's a lot of take that kind of mentality.
Okay.
And if you can a roll.
I grab a power. Go!
There are sprinkled donuts. There are definitely sprinkled donuts. It's one of the first ones. We love them.
delicious.
Eat me, I am delicious, says the donut.
We
I
will.
All right, so the person who has gone, who hasn't had a donut in the longest goes first.
I had one like a week ago.
It's been a while.
You go.
All right, so flip
just
a
flip one?
donut over, choose one.
Pokey Casson, thank you for following.
All right, so we see that green outline.
Yes.
Now, if you match it with another bacon donut, you're going to be able to get a special power-up card.
Because it's green.
That's powered up.
Ah, I get it.
I
All right.
failed, but this is my favorite donut. Does
That is
mean
your-
anything?
But you need to get a match with your favorite
You
donut.
need to get a match with your favorite donut. Okay, so you want to go next?
Yeah, and no shifts happen.
No shift happens right now.
So bacon.
What?
Bacon.
What?
Oh.
Oh! Okay.
I can play games with memory match.
All right, so not only do you get that donut,
Yeah.
you get a point on your card,
One.
and you get a special power-up napkin if you want to.
Do I look at it?
You can totally look at it. You can not tell anyone, or you could totally show everybody. You could just show everyone at Twitch, maybe.
Okay. It's a game that I can hide for later.
Yes, it's a card for later.
I didn't see what it
Now we
was.
see a hole
Yeah,
here.
there's definitely a hole.
So choose a direction that you want the donuts to shift.
Left.
So left, so that way for us, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And then we're gonna put 2 more donuts inside
Oh.
Okay.
of it. Right. All right. Now your turn. You get to go again.
Oh God. Heart of the cards. Sprinkles. And not sprinkles.
Oh, Captain Crunch though.
Captain Crunch donut.
Crunch.
It's not Captain Crunch. Technically, it's Crunch.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. You're right. Wait, I don't
Yeah.
remember which ones they were.
What? Okay. You ready?
But yeah.
Favorite cereal.
Okay.
A
Polka dot.
That's my kind of donut.
Oh, and the Captain Crunch donut. Okay. Okay, your turn.
Okay.
Wait. I have this.
Mm-hmm.
What's a stale donut?
It was this
Said
one.
she loses her turn.
I got it.
Okay,
Do
so
it.
wait, what? Okay, so I'm gonna use my power-up card, which says at any time during the player's turn, I can select a regular donut that's been flipped over and treat it like a stale donut.
So that donut gets removed from the grid, and now you get to choose a direction, and you don't get a point. I'm so sorry.
I'm not sorry.
I would like to go right.
So this is right.
Sure.
Too bad you're wrong.
Whoa.
What?
All right.
I'm so mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Good
but
to be lucky,
you were
then
egging her
yes.
on. I feel very ganged up on here.
Claudia is savage. All right.
Oh,
look at that. It's
where is
sprinkle
it?
time.
Where was it?
No!
Okay, where did it go? Okay.
Wait, what? Are we still not being able to do this?
No, we're gonna keep going.
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. Where is your magic sprinkle donut?
Where'd it go?
I don't think it's this one. I'm gonna
Where'd it
try
go?
it.
Definitely
Is that
not
it?
that one.
Oh, it's definitely not that
Oh
one.
no! Oh! No! Oh! There's a fly.
It's not that
Gross.
A fly on a donut means it's a stale donut, which means it does not match against any other donut.
Oh, which way do you want to? Which way?
I'm so sorry.
To the right.
To the right. You.
Oh right. I mean to that way. To the
left?
down.
Okay, to the down.
Okay, I think I
Okay.
got this.
Where'd it go?
Crap.
Down,
This
to the
one?
down.
What? Where is it?
Oh gosh.
Yeah!
All right.
Claudia brings the doom.
Which means, you get another power up.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Because why not? And I would like to push all the donuts like away from me. Yes.
There you go. One
Just
donut.
one donut.
One donut is farther away from me than before. Oh, I can go again.
All right, go for it.
Bacon. Polka dots.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is a game, like I said, like I played this game. Okay, so this is a pre-release version. So we kind of forgot about this one donut type. It was the golden donut. So we painted on it. A golden donut matches all donuts.
Oh!
So I got to go again. I'm gonna move.
I'm not even on the board yet, guys.
Oh, you will be.
I don't know if that's true.
Okay. So.
So mean.
Man, you are brutal. I haven't seen anyone shut someone else down so hard in a game of donuts. You're just like, no prisoners. Okay, so I totally didn't match. Whatever, it's fine. I got a point.
Okay.
So it's your turn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh! You got your special donuts too. What does that mean?
Special donut.
Special donuts.
So I
that
get
means,
2, right?
2 points. 2 points, and you also got a power-up card.
Wait, now we're even.
Yeah,
No.
look at that. And I know where another one is too.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you
Okay, where are you moving it to?
I only like the trash talking when
that
I'm winning.
way.
You only like the trash talk. Yeah, trash
Yeah.
talking is a lot of fun in this game.
All right.
Wow. This is an intense card, and you probably can't read it.
I'm going to immediately use my cards where I'm flipping a row. Anytime during your turn, select a row donut.
Actually, she gets to go again. Remember that time?
No, I don't. Go
It's
first.
cool.
It's cool, Emily. You go.
Okay, shoot. Now I forgot where that thing is. Okay.
Ah, subterfuge. I'm not looking over to see Emily's turn. I'm seeing how many points she has. She
Stop
has 2
it.
points.
Eyes on your own board.
I can look to see how many points. That's why we have point scores.
No, I didn't even pick it up. I didn't look at it. I'm doing this one.
We have faith in you.
Oh.
Oh.
Where'd it go?
Oh, this is a challenge.
Well, didn't you just already pull 2?
Oh God, where do I go? Okay, let's do this one. Oh no.
Oh, Captain Crunch.
Crunch.
It's
Sorry,
just
regular
Crunch.
Crunch.
We're not affiliated with
We're
that
not
captain.
affiliated with the captain. Is it Lieutenant
Yeah, right.
Crunchy?
It's
All right.
Not my.
I'm gonna flip a row, and I'm gonna flip all these over.
Oh! Okay, so this is really cool. So you match this. So
Yes.
the power-up donut matches here.
Yeah.
Which gives you another power-up card. It's
Right.
raining power-ups over here.
Uh-huh.
But
raining
get
power-ups.
this goes away. It automatically ends your turn.
No!
Yeah, but you get 2 points.
Okay, and another card, which I already have.
Yeah. So while you do get 2 points, you also get to just not do that no more.
Okay, I don't need. Fine, it's cool. How long before Emily goes hex hex hex? And I'm gonna
long.
push all the donuts this way.
There you go.
I like feeling like a sage and being like
Right.
everything.
It's like the donut bender.
Yes.
All of the
Oh,
elements.
That's the new.
Why is that not an element? That was
Should be.
that show lost me.
Yeah.
When I'm not able to control baked goods, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that's not my.
Your serious face
Closest
is
I got
on.
with that was like cabbages, and that's not even close to.
No, he's
baked
not a cabbage bender.
goods. Nope.
No.
You're so serious right now.
So seriously, really want to win.
It's not your turn though.
I know that.
It's my turn. That's right. What? Where's that bacon
Oh.
donut? No! Golden donut.
Golden
That
donut.
okay.
Yeah.
Corporal Crunch correctly.
Whatever. That was totally worth it. All right.
Yes. So you get to go again, right?
Yup.
Oh, I haven't even seen that donut.
Oh,
yet.
but that's his magic donut type.
mine.
That is the lemon lime donut.
Oh.
Now, what's really great about this is
Yeah,
for
I've had it,
Kickstarter backers.
Yes.
We actually have one of our friends who used to work for Trophy Cupcakes, did a lot of the recipes for Trophy Cupcakes. Came up with every single donut as a recipe, and we actually have all the recipes that you can get as a digital download when you back.
That's awesome.
I want
Right.
that.
I also would like that.
And inside in that same document where all the digital donuts are, all the recipes for the donuts, we also have a coloring book and all that stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
So when you're waiting for it to come out,
all those fancy
Yeah.
things.
Admiral Snap. Thank you so much, Hyper, for putting up that project. I kind of want to back it now so I can get.
I do
donut
too.
recipes.
I do
It's
too.
pretty cool.
I mean, I want to back it too because this game is really fun.
I like
Yeah.
memory games because I'm kind of attentive enough to play memory games, and it's always a surprise when I get a match.
Memory games were always my favorite.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Because I have a bad memory actually.
Yeah, I think I already went, so it's
yeah,
your
it's
turn.
my turn.
Okay.
You are really.
Yeah, I know. I'm like-
She's so ready.
well, Claudia's baiting me.
I am so baiting her. Oh, Admiral Crunchy says, "Munch, munch, your mouth goes away."
Are you kidding me? Well played.
I remembered.
All right, so.
Oh, how
Direction?
many? To the this down to the down to the
To the
down.
down.
How
Down
many?
with the system.
How many more days are left in your Kickstarter?
Yeah, so I think we have about 16 or 15 days
Cool.
left. What's good about this is we've been making games for a while. We know how to make these things. We're already in the process of finishing up the game and all this. Really, the board game is done. Yeah. We are making the board game, period. The reason why we're on Kickstarter, aside from, being able to say, hey, cool, we have a game that's coming out, really is because we want to take the Kickstarter itself and apply it to making a better digital game. We got a lot of really cool things that we can do with this digital game. We can hit a lot more platforms, and we want to make it as polished as humanly possible, to make sure this works great.
That's great.
It's already looking really polished.
It is.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, this is.
It's always nice to see like a really well put together game.
And very stylized
Yeah.
too. I just really appreciate the style of the game.
We were actually running out of time. I was peeking because I had a card that let me peek. I promise I wasn't cheating. So we're gonna have to sign off because we're almost out of time.
Okay.
So just to follow up, you already kind of did your spiel.
Yep.
So Kyle, your Kickstarter's in there. You've got great donut recipes. You got a great game, and you've got a virtual game, hopefully.
Yes, absolutely.
Great. Thank you so much for being on.
Thank you for having me.
I'm Claudia.
I'm
or
Emily.
Jackie Dash, and you're Emily. And what's after this?
After this is Too Many Guilds. We are going to be in Guild Wars 2 with Goobers 515 and Viking Lass. We are going to be creating, hopefully finishing the episode Naked Dancing, not even once.
Hopefully.
Hopefully we're going to be done with that episode. And then after that, we've got Pokemon-themed trivia hops. So submit your questions. We will drop the Google Doc link in there, and you guys can fill out some questions. Stump our thumpers.
Oh my god, and I saw somebody mentioned the Bandai Namco tweet about Necropolis. Necropolis is our 12-hour, well, it's a game. It's a dungeon crawler, roguelike game where you can murder and not murder and die. And we're going to have a 12-hour gaming session on Saturday with a lot of famous people. I don't even know. Yeah.
Oh, we've done 48 hours before.
Fine. Yeah, this is a walk in
It
the
was
park.
pretty intense. This is definitely a walk in the park.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we will see you at Too Many Guilds in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, so stick around, please. Talk in the chat. Talk about good podcasts, good horror shows. Who should be Big B Wolf in the new upcoming movie?
Let's talk about that on
And
Twitter.
Kickstarter.
Yeah. All right. We will see you soon. Thank you.
Bye.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Zach Eubank, your overlord here at Hyper RPG, and I've got a couple quick announcements about the Necropolis Co-op Death Jam that's going on this weekend, and I brought along my hype woman, Viking Lass,
Hype.
to bring the hype. Now, Viking Lass, because we've got like audio and stuff, I'm gonna ask that you hype silently. This Saturday from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Pacific time, we'll be doing a co-op tournament for 12 hours. 5 teams of 4 will be competing for as many kills as possible in a 2-hour time frame to win the Brazen Head Trophy. Now, this is going to be the first time anyone's seen co-op gameplay of Necropolis before it releases on July 12th. And to celebrate that, we've invited some of our favorite Twitch streamers out to the event. Well, first off, you're going to be on a team. She's going to be on a team. Then we've got Jinbop Gaming, Tasachka, DJ Knight, Richard Hammer, Taymorag, Newtaf, RB Frosty, Seriously Clara, Numathanummy, Goobers515, Jessica Marzipan, Man vs. Game, Alaskan Savage, Cobalt Streak, Margaret Crone, Dreaded Cone, Lobos Jr., WS Hand, and DJ Blue PDX will be hosting the event with myself, along with game developers. You guys should definitely tune in every hour on the hour. We'll be giving away a very special limited edition 8-bit Necropolis pack with a 1 out of 120 Jones Soda special Necropolis thing. I'm going to put it right there ding, in the edit. And you can win one of those every hour on the hour. Make sure and tune in 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. only on twitch.tv/hyperrpg. Why are you still standing? Thank you. I wish she responded that well in her actual show. She usually doesn't do anything that I ask her to. This is great.
I hate you.